the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Man, hey, Mike them got on me on Super Bowl Sunday about this whole cheap ass internet I got. I guess I gotta upgrade a little bit. So I'm assuming that's what's going on over here. What you got? What you got going on over there, Senator?
Hey, not much, man. Getting ready to get right back on it. And about
Okay,
what?
yeah. So we're gonna kind of abbreviate this because we should have got started 34 minutes ago. I got started late. I had an emergency at the house, but that's okay. We got all that taken care of. Basically, Mike, we got to have an uncomfortable conversation. Uh, Triple H has had to answer to some allegations of him not being favorable towards WWE superstars of certain ethnic backgrounds. But since we hadn't been on in a while, we was going to do a Royal Rumble preview. And what we were discussing was we were giving a small tribute to AJ Styles and his retirement match with Gunther. What you got on that, Mike?
Well, Triple H full of shit. He can sit up and say that he's not, but he's full of shit. It's not even. Um, it's not where it's not to a point where he can deny it all he want to, but it's in everybody's face. Um, I don't necessarily want to say there's a. He can say he doesn't see. I saw the clip. He said he doesn't see colors. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with him saying that, but I do know for sure that he has a certain uh I'll say in the past he's had his run-ins with a few uh people, not even just black. Like he say a little slick ass shit to Hispanic, calling them jumping beans and all types of shit. Like he says some a lot of funny shit against people that's not not white. I'm just gonna be honest with it. That he's been that. So he can sit up here and say everybody and their mom can see them. He about to get butt booty naked for Gunther. So he can lie all he want to. Everybody sees it. And I don't even want to bring up the fact that Michael Hayes, we know Michael Hayes is Michael Hayes. He's a jackass. All he sees is a certain thing too. So they can sit up here and deny it all they want to, but it's in everybody's face.
All right, what you got on that, LT?
I mean, it ain't like Mike said. It's not hard to see what's going on. I mean, for crying out loud, Jay won a title and hasn't been on TV. Like that's alarming in his own right. How is your SmackDown Women's Champion not battling week in and week out? Unless you've been having some personal stuff going on, y'all just decided to keep the title on her. But like for the most part, she wasn't on television until like maybe like within like the recent weeks, the last 2 weeks. Like even with the Royal Rumble coming up, she wasn't on television still. So like I said, it's stuff like that that makes it alarming when it comes to him because you're saying of course you're coming out saying I'm not racist or I don't have no issues with black wrestlers or any color, but to be honest with you, dog, like the booking be looking sketchy. Like I'm just gonna call it for what it is. The booking be looking real sketchy
You,
for certain wrestlers.
I needed y'all to say it because I'm kind of brash, but Trips could take that shit, turn sideways, shove it up his ass. What he said. He talking about he see talent. You see talent? Oh, that where we going? We going with that Trips? You see talent? Okay.
We
We're gonna get back
know
to the
your background. We know your background, bro. Like we know the shit that you said.
everybody know you,
on
Trips.
live.
You got a history of being on some slick racist shit. I said I wasn't gonna use that word. On some slick shit. Let's go to the Royal Rumble review. Getting back to AJ Styles and Gunther. What y'all think about that? Go ahead, LT.
I mean, for AJ Styles standards, it was underwhelming. And for me, that's not even about AJ though. I'm not saying that because of AJ. I'm saying it more so. I don't know what happened. Like when Gunther was the IC champion, the run was decent, but maybe because y'all put him in the ring with any and everybody, he don't work well with any and everybody. Because the best match I seen him have was literally at WrestleMania 39 when it was him versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. The match was damn near 5 stars, and it looked like those type of guys were the guys that he could work with. But when you talk about putting him with like a Sami Zayn or AJ Styles, this and that, like, and I'm not saying this ain't me disrespecting them because I think those are quality wrestlers, but Gunther just can't wrestle with them. He can't. Their styles don't tailor to his style, and he don't know how to adjust. As far as AJ's, losing that match. I mean, at one point I thought it was possibly a retirement match from wrestling altogether. I mean, he started in TNA. He done did some Ring of Honor stuff, other independent circuits, worked there in New Japan, and then ultimately you made it to the big dog, which is WWE. Had a hell of a career in 10 years. Like he did more in 10 years than some people have done in longer time in WWE. But now I'm starting to understand, like, well, time is winding down, and he probably want to go back and finish where he started, which is TNA. Nothing wrong with that. So, but I didn't think much of the match because, like I said, AJ is gonna be good, but is Gunther tailoring being able to perform with a guy like AJ, and it just wasn't gonna work. And that's my thoughts.
What you got, Magic Mike? I mean, Mad Mike.
Really? We doing that too?
Now,
right.
my cousins just walked in here. That's why I had come here.
I don't think Gunther is good. I just think he's white. He's European, and he punches like Sheamus. I think he's a lower tier Sheamus. I think that's the thing with him. That you look at him, when you look at him, man, it's like I can't see anything other than he's just not good. Like I like when I look at wrestlers of yesteryear, a lot of them just they see who they want to see instead of seeing what they actually seeing. They want him to be.
I'm sorry about that, y'all. Go ahead.
Guys, a lot of the old school guys, they want him to be. He's not good, bro. Every time, look, this is how this is a barometer when it comes down to wrestlers. How you can see if these guys are actually good at what they good at. If you see wrestlers always wrestling the same match over and over and over again, they're not good. They're being forced. Their opponent is being forced to wrestle that style. When I look at the Undertaker, I've seen taking some high pace. You talking about some wrestling matches against some of the look at his match with Shawn Michaels. And I'm talking about the pacing of the match. That's some high flying shit from a guy that's 6'9", 6'10", diving out of the ring. And I'm talking about he can do the old school. And then you got, all the power moves. Like Taker can just do it all. And then you got
how about him walking the ropes? How about him having the balance, the equilibrium?
to
at
do
his
that type
size
of stuff. He
to
can get
walk
it.
that rope.
He can get in every. This is how I say. Even Kane, you see Kane doing jumping off the ropes and looking real little nimble and athletic. Like he had matches with guys like Daniel Bryan and he looked great. Like that's how you know when guys are actually great wrestlers and they're not got. One thing about Gunther is that they're gonna force his opponent to be slow, paced, and methodical. It's the same thing over and over again. None of his matches ever change. Ever. And I thought it was. I thought it was a slap in the face to AJ, to be honest, to put him with Gunther. He deserved a better opponent than that. It was a slap in the fucking face.
The add to your Undertaker point. Look at his match in 2002 against Jeff Hardy, and it was a ladder match. That ain't nowhere near a match that you would think Undertaker would be in, but he took it and performed pretty well in it. So the hell out of the match that made Jeff Hardy look like a up and coming star at the time until he got released like a year later. But like you said, I mean, he had the Royal Rumble match against Rey Mysterio, and he made Rey look good.
He looked really good. That like all that bullshit talking about like it's a slug. Like he's a great wrestler. He's not a great wrestler. They're making him look like a great wrestler. He's extremely okay. That's it. He's extremely okay. He's good enough for I won't fall asleep. Okay, that's what he's good enough for. And that's like I said, that's that right there. When it comes down to Gunther, it's like he doesn't deserve to be in the spotlight like this. He really doesn't deserve it. There's so many more other deserving guys on this roster. Like, to be honest, man, if I were the WWE and I were to do anything right now that'll get the fans, send them to the moon, is I will put everything. I will put everything on Obafemi right now because he's the only thing that a lot of these fans like they're excited about to actually see in the match. And I'm not even the biggest Over fan. But the fans love him. And he can work against big and small. He's that good.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If Vince was still running the show, listen, boy, he would have shot that man to the moon. Because he's a Vince guy. When I say Vince guy, I mean like his body type in a sense. And now don't get wrong, I'm not like, we have had guys like Bobby Lashley who had the body type as well, but Bobby didn't necessarily have the mic skills, which is why I thought when he paired up with MVP would have been phenomenal until they did what they did with that. But Oba can hold the mic as well as wrestle, and he has the physique. So like I said, you definitely should be pushing over Femi. I mean, I also think that, people like watching, Lash. She's getting a lot of traction from her matches and her stature in wrestling. And I think, and it was crazy because for the Royal Rumble, they had her, you would think, her and Nia Jax being, partners, they would have had them work together in the Rumble. But then right before she came out, they threw Nia over the top, so that eliminated her. So it left Lash to run the show by herself, and she put on a phenomenal performance.
I'm gonna say this though. I don't want to see her being pushed. I want to actually see her just go through the motions. Because I think she's looking great because they're giving her the spotlight. I need to see her.
You talking about Lash? You talking about Lash?
Yes.
Okay. I agree with that.
They're giving her that spotlight to make her look good. I need to see her when she don't have that fucking spotlight.
Okay. I agree. Okay. I can go for that.
Y'all seen what happened with Stephanie Verkir? They pushed her too quick.
Exactly, Don.
And she can't connect with the crowd. So it's like I love Lash, and I think she has a lot of talent. But I think that's why they put her with Naya to begin with, because she's a tall, athletic girl. You know, her ring psychology is phenomenal for what she's at right now in the point of her career. So I think just letting her go through the motions, understanding um certain spots in the ring, and I again, man, I think she'll be fine. Like everybody that gets a pop or connect doesn't need to get pushed right away.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's not where
So
where where Trick is. It's funny I'm saying that, but she's not where Trick is, and I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of Westlake's own Anriel Howard. I'm so proud of her. She coming along, but they don't need to rush her. I agree with y'all on that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just don't want her to end up like Stephanie McCure. Cause
Because
like
see, right
I
now they
said
take
this.
it. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was saying like I said this when they moved her up to the roster. Then they had her title picture. She wasn't even on the main roster for what 2-3 months, and she was already having a title match. Like what the hell?
It's kind of unfair what they doing to that little girl because they kind of taking her out of her element. She's got to go out of her element now. Like the promo she cut last night really wasn't her to me.
I just don't like the idea that you pushing her, but you're not pushing Raquel. And I know Raquel is gonna get her push. She will be a champion this sometime this year. I can see that for Raquel. But Raquel deserves that spot more than Stephanie. If I'm
Absolutely.
being
I definitely. I've been claiming. I ain't gonna lie. I've been claiming for Raquel probably since 2024. I think now she done had some injuries that kind of set her back a little bit, but I think like when she came back, like the last time from injury, like her, like you said, her ring psychology was very good. Like her pacing was good. She knows how to carry a match. Because I forgot, I think it was a match against Tiffany Stratton where she pretty much carried the match. Like like when I say carried, she carried. And I was like, yeah, she's ready. She's ready. It will be a phenomenal. She will be a phenomenal champion because, like as you said about last, she's an actual athlete. You know, she takes like yeah, she plays college ball and whatnot, and she's good at selling, good at her moves look crisp, the whole nine. So I think I would say before you even throw a belt on last, please throw a belt on Raquel first.
if I was Triple H, if I was smart, and if I wanted to draw some more money with Liv Morgan winning the Rumble, I have like I don't know what they're doing with Stephanie between now and Mania, but I have them have Stephanie drop the belt to Raquel and have Liv versus um Raquel at Mania.
I'd like to see that too. Um,
I'm gonna go a step further. I have that matchup at Mania, and I have Raquel retain.
Yep. Oh yeah, I have Raquel retain too. Liv put her over. Liv at this point, Liv should be putting people over. Like Liv has already done it all. Like I would like to see her with the WWE title again, but the women's title. But it's time for her to be putting people over now.
so let me ask y'all. Let's flip it to the other side. What about putting the SmackDown belt on Jordan Grace and seeing how she can hold it and see if Jade see how Jade can respond chasing the
Nah,
title.
No,
nah. They need
no.
that.
Jade need to keep the title.
Okay,
I everything with Jade right now is perfectly fine. Don't change it.
okay,
Mm-mm.
Like I like the women's title. The women's title actually has been restored. Like Tiffany had it way too long, in my
okay.
opinion.
Yeah, you don't want to go around and just handing titles to everybody just because
Hmm.
the fans wanted to change. That's why we got into this bullshit mess right now with the
I
WWE
mean,
men.
but that is crazy that you said y'all mentioned about just like you just said like changing titles around because we just said that you didn't like Don just said like you didn't want to push a person like they did Stephanie and lose the crowd like Jordan Grace ain't been on the main roster that long.
Exactly.
Well, maybe a month.
And they changing her character already. Like they making her look prissy and shit. And I'm like, that ain't even Jordan Grace.
She needs that. She needs that. She needs that. The thing is, you need her to be a little bit like the Beth Phoenix. So that's how I see it. So she
That's a
actually
perfect analogy for Jordan.
that's not a
Yeah.
bad idea what they're doing. The thing is, like I said, she just need to be because she's already accomplished herself. Like she's accomplished. She done had a lot of titles. She done had a lot of good matches with the Mickey James and all the greats women in TNA. So I'm not I'm not I think she's fine.
Jacqueline loves.
She'll get hers though.
Yeah, Jacqueline loves Jordan Grace. Like
Okay.
y'all know Jacqueline. Jackie.
Yeah.
She loves Jordan Grace. She said
I
what
do
she
too.
remind.
I do too.
She said she remind her of Luna Vachon. Like
She
not
does.
crazy, not the
She
psychotic
does.
version, but just like how she
That's
wrestled in the
interesting.
ring and how powerful she was. Cause Luna she was a house. She could lift grown. She was lifting grown men up.
Yeah,
That's
Luna was
crazy.
fighting men. Luna was fighting men. That's an interesting
It's
comparison, though.
it's crazy because like with Jay like with Jordan, if you compare her to Jackie, I'm gonna say she's probably like slightly more. She got more width on her body than Jackie did, but the body type is virtually the same in a sense.
Jackie though, she that's one woman I ain't even gonna try. I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. That what we talk about Booker T being about their life, Jackie is too.
I heard
Oh, you
something.
know,
Heard a few other things about Jackie too, but we got to talk about that in the back. But Elimination Chamber preview. There I say it's a foregone conclusion. They gonna hand it to Tiffany on the women's side.
I
Who?
doubt it. Who's all in the elimination chamber
Well, I
besides
know right
Tiffany?
now so far it's Tiffany, Rhea, I think. Oh, boy, Tiffany,
No,
Rhea.
a lot of it hasn't been announced
It
yet.
hasn't been
So
determined yet.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they probably got some more qualifying matches, but I know Tiffany and Rhea is
I
in
don't want
there.
to see. I don't want to see Tiffany and Jade. I would like to see Jade and Rhea Ripley. I
I
like
think
to see
that'll be a
that
good
match.
match. I think that'll be a good match.
Like you
But
going
we
up
also
against one of the best women's. You going up against one of the best women's wrestlers in the world right now, Rhea. So um, that'll be if you're gonna let her hold on to the belt to Mania, it needs to be against a bona fide star, not somebody that she can squash. Like we know she can squash Tiffany. Now, if they book Tiffany to win over Jade at WrestleMania, I'm literally gonna kind of yank my TV
I
cord
think the
outside.
whole stadium will be pissed. The whole
I'm
stadium will
gonna
be
throw
pissed.
my TV outside, and trust me, like so having it against Rhea, I think that'll be it because Rhea always have good matches. So
that's a bad idea for Trish to do that after he just answered that question about not being racist. If he drops it in Tiffany, yeah, it's not going to be a good idea for them. But the thing at the end of the day, man, I think the biggest thing Trip got is way too Triple H. Wrestling is way too Triple H, and
mhm.
that's not a good thing. And you can just see it. It just got his paw prints and his prints all over it, and that's not a good idea. That's not good at all.
Exactly. I mean,
I would like.
like Tiffany should be in the U.S. women's division. Like have her. I'm getting tired of the women's U.S. title again. Is Julia then it's Chelsea Green? Like, bro, can
I
we
see
be
Chelsea
more?
Green one more damn time, bro. I'm so sick.
I love
I'm
Chelsea.
sick of it.
I love Chelsea Green. I'm a huge Chelsea Green fan.
Yeah, we
I
know.
like her character,
Yeah, we
but
know.
at the same time, it's like can we get somebody else in the mix? with the U.S. Women's title, it's other women that you can put the belt on or have them compete for it.
I don't have a problem with Chelsea. It's just that um,
It's way too Triple H. That's all.
just get hey, let her have a legitimate run.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have a problem with Julia. Um, but I said it last year they were pushing post Stephanie Vakir because I really believe that's a sweet young lady, but I think she in over her head. And with they trying to say that the Intercontinental title that's a nice feud between Becky and AJ.
Mm-hmm.
That by the fact that last night one of the funniest promos ever between them two.
I need
Did
to go
y'all
back
see?
and look at it. I ain't
Oh
look at it. I
man,
gotta go back and look at it.
you got to go back and look at it. That's one of the funniest promos ever. Listen, if you go back and look at it, Rebecca Quinn, I'm gonna call it Rebecca's gonna get fined. And why she gonna get fined?
Don't tell me. Let me go watch it. I'll go watch it.
What usually gets wrestlers fined when they cutting promos? Without me telling you, what usually get wrestlers fined?
I don't know. I ain't in the guessing mood right now. What
Breaking
is it?
character. AJ broke Becky about 2-3 times last night.
Mm.
Just go back and look
I
at it. You
mean,
can
do
see.
they really get fined these days? Because hell,
AJ broke her about 2 or 3 times last night. Becky
I mean, we see Kelly.
she literally tried to disguise her laugh by acting like she was going crazy in there. AJ
Because
funny
they've
as
been
hell,
giving her
man.
way too much freedom to go over on people. That's that damn Michael Hayes and that's that damn Triple H giving her way
Hmm.
too much freedom.
I mean, look, if they go put the belt on AJ at Mania, like, can we see her at least more than what once every 3 months?
I
Like
think they.
he done turned
I
into
think they need to keep it on Becky, man. Just keep it
yeah,
on Becky
like
because AJ going right now. I'm pretty sure it took a whole lot of convincing from her husband to get her to come back, and she
hmm
probably came back on some conditions. So I mean, as much as I hate to say it, unless somebody else comes into the picture, hey, if it's gonna be them, just keep the belt on Becky, or if you or if you put the belt on AJ, um, just get let her get a little small run with it, and then whoever the next person come in, be a title. Now I need to address the elephant in the room because we inside of 30 minutes before we got a special heavy hitter show. Mike, what you got on tap at 8 o'clock?
Oh, we're gonna be talking about Mr. Crazy Man. We're going to talk about George Pickens.
well,
I want to address the elephant in the room. What's going on with Bianca? Don't say the finger.
I think she's
Nah,
pregnant or trying to
it's
get
nothing
pregnant.
wrong with it. It's that it's not a perfect time for her to come in right now.
Hmm.
Okay.
Because if she come in, it's gonna overshadow Jay. I don't think she needs that right now.
And
Jay.
Okay.
I'm hearing that they trying to have a baby. They trying to get pregnant because around that
Bruh,
time, around when she was out, Naomi had Naomi, and I'm trying to figure out what happened with their baby. Everything good with them, but she found out Naomi was pregnant. So you know how friends are. They gonna want to have a baby. They want to be pregnant and have babies together. So
that
that's
is
what I've
not the
heard.
case.
One
Like
interesting thing that happened last night. Uh, One interesting thing. I'm gonna mention this part, even though I know you still need to watch it, Don. One interesting thing that happened last night. Um, Jimmy and Jay retained it. They tag team titles against Otis and Cesaro. Good match too, Otis and Cesaro. Good for y'all. Um, what Jimmy told Jay was kind of strange. Byron asked them what's next for the WWE Tag Team Champions, and he said we're gonna always, be WWE Tag Team Champion. But he pretty much told his brother to go win the chamber and go on the Mania and win the title. So what that mean?
Nothing. It's close to
I think
birth. It's getting close to the birth.
So I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, it's close. It's
Okay.
she. I think she should be around 8 or 9 months around here. So obviously he's gonna be taking time out for that.
I think
I thought she
her
already had
last
the baby.
Bro, if she would have had that baby, it would have been all on every wrestling publication known to man, right?
I thought Trent had the baby. I don't know why. See, somebody probably would lie.
Yeah, I don't think that it'd been on every wrestling publication. She probably would have posted something, and he probably would have posted something.
right.
Nah,
I will say this. Um, I know a lot of people ain't a fan of Roman winning the Royal Rumble. I understand? I understand the sentiments. I do, but I guess this does goes back to what Mike been saying all night, which is the Triple H shit. Because literally, once he dropped the title, it's like what has happened in wrestling since. Like the man, if people can't say he's hogging the spotlight, dude pretty much disappeared for 2 years. Like
well,
he wouldn't even, like when he came back at SummerSlam in 2024, he really was supposed to. He was supposed to be still out, but due to now, me and you both did say this right at the time when everybody was saying that Cody should finish the story. We both asked folks when Roman drops the title, how long is it gonna take for y'all before y'all not give a fuck about Cody being the champion? Literally, it lasted till WrestleMania. I mean SummerSlam. By the time SummerSlam that year came, nobody cared. The crowd wasn't as hyped or none of that shit.
I got
well,
caught up in. I got caught up in it, y'all. I will admit that I was all for the finishing the story, and I'm still cool with them finishing the story. But you all, I will back you on that. LT, you and Mike did ask what now? What?
I said that too.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, like, and I was like, well, I mean, Cody need to finish the
It
story.
wasn't thought out. It wasn't a well thought out plan. It was one of them. Yeah, let's just see.
Mhm.
And
And you,
like I said, it just wasn't a thought out process. And I love Cody. I thought he held the championship. Great. I thought he did a great job. But you can tell it was no plan.
you,
One, I'm gonna tell you that's not what screwed it up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now what screwed it up. Two things screwed it up. It's giving Damian Priest the title and giving Gunther the title and just making shit up as they go.
hmm
They had no plan for Damian Priest and they had no plan for Gunther. And you can tell you they don't have a plan for Gunther. They're making shit up. What should have happened from the very beginning, and I'm going to stick and I'm going to stand on this. The title should have been in Dominic's hand. The end.
yep, yep.
Okay,
I honestly think Dominic should have won the Royal Rumble this year. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's his time. You still having him carry around the Intercontinental belt. I know he's been dealing with some nagging injuries or whatever, but like I feel like this would have been the perfect time to have Dominic, break away from the Judgment Day and won the WWE title.
Him and Liv. Him
And
and Liv should have break away.
yeah, him and because they bigger than the Judgment Day. But going back to Cody's situation, like I said, it's like who do y'all have for him after he win the title? They had him with AJ Styles. And let's be real. AJ Styles is a great, phenomenal wrestler, but heel AJ Styles in 2024, nobody was buying that, man. Nobody was
Mm-mm.
really buying that for real. And instead of putting the belt on Gunther, they could have used Gunther as a person for Cody to have a few matches with. That could have lasted them probably up to the SummerSlam or whatever the case may be. But it's just a poor booking. They did not have anything else for him. But if you look at the situation now, like Drew McIntyre, over 40. Cody over 40. Like all these, like CM Punk there near 50. So like what Roman said on the show on the
Damn,
podcast
Mac.
with Pat McAfee show, he's right. They did not make any stars. It's not the superstars' fault. You know, they only doing what being told to do. Guess what? At the end of the day, they have a job. They go there. They boss tell them what to do. They got to go do their job. It's that simple. But they not pushing any new stars. They could have helped. Braun Breaker could have been bigger now, but they put him with this
Bro,
vision shit. They put him with this vision stuff,
Put
and
that
that
fucking.
kind of cooled his
Oh
jets a
my
little bit,
god!
huh?
If I see him in that damn what that motherfucker? He remind me of Ed Riley so bad. But
You talking about Austin Theory?
Theory, yeah, Theory.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sick of looking at his stupid face. Like
I'm just tired of this vision shit. Like the shit should have died
it's
when they kicked
boring.
Chef out.
And
When
Jake
Chef left, they should have just trashed this canned the whole project.
Paul
Like
is
he
bad.
ain't.
Okay,
the
Paul
worst
is
part,
bad. He's just bad.
the worst part, the worst part about this whole bit is, especially with Braun Breaker, he needed none of that shit.
None of it. And
Like
he
you,
ain't done it on
like
his
the
own.
crazy part about it, like y'all was trying to put him with self, they try to build him up. He didn't need it. He was a one man wrecking crew. Leave it as is. And y'all trying to put him with Seth and Paul Heyman to start the vision. I'm like, that's stupid. Now, like his character, like the way he was built, his character is super flawed because you got him running with freaking that you got him running with freaking Logan Paul and Austin Theory. Now Bronson Reed, I think I think when the run that he had going against Roman, where he was cut when even when he had the T-shirt called the Tribal Thief, I think that was a good look for him. That would have been an actual decent push for him to get like more singles action or whatnot. But they do what they want to do. But the Braun Breaker shit, it like looking at him now, it just pisses me off. I'm like, he did not need to be linked with Paul Heyman or nobody. You could have literally just pushed him by his fucking self. That was it.
Yeah, and yeah, and people trying to say, well, it's like evolution. Now, let me dissect this for a second. Why people keep comparing this bullshit to evolution? It's not evolution, and let me tell you why. When Batista and Randy Orton got to the main roster, it was 2002, right? All right, Randy Orton got hurt towards the end of 2002, and Batista left Reverend Devon at that same around that same time. '03 Evolution was born in less than a year of them being on a roster. Now, Division, Brian Breaker been on the roster for what 2 years now when he joined Division. So how like he was already a star. He was already there. He had the Intercontinental title and everything.
And
You
had some
can't
good matches too.
you cannot compare Division with Evolution. You just can't.
Division looks lost now because he gonna be out indefinitely with
Yeah.
so with that
Who
hernia.
had a different?
Braun, he tore his hernia. Well,
Gotta be
Uh,
bullshit, man. Damn, man. We can't never have nothing. Like, damn. It's like the man can't catch a break. It's either poor booking or he done got injured.
I mean,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it's a delicate time right now. I think he's able to wrestle, but the thing is, with so many guys, especially stupid fucking self with his jumpy bean ass, um, him being out kind of fucked everything up. Like they can't afford any one of them top guys to get hurt right now. And it started because of that idiot Seth Rollins. He just won't stop jumping around like he's fucking 23-year-old again. Like you got to
Mike,
be a little bit more safe than what he's
um,
been doing.
Mike and
Mm-hmm.
Don, I need y'all to explain for everybody who's watched this or whether it's now or later what Roman meant when he said, "I've been gone X amount of days or months and nothing has been done, or y'all haven't done anything because I was thinking one thing, and y'all corrected me on that. So explain what he meant when he said, "I was gone for 2 years, y'all did nothing."
I'm gonna be honest with you. I look. It's like, say for instance, I miss some time off work or whatever. You know, I miss a day at work. If I miss one day at work, the next day I come in, I swear they telling me everything about these certain kids that did this, did that. And I'm like, okay, what did y'all do to them? Well, we waiting for you to get back. I'm like, y'all got authority just like I do. Do something. I may look again. It sounds like it's like I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of bailing y'all out. I'm tired of I gotta be put on the spot to carry the company. And like everybody as fans, yeah, it's nice to see Roman carrying the company because we know he can do it. But for Joe and Ollie, I'm hoping I'm saying his name right.
And the
He's
wife.
tired. He's tired. He wanna be a husband and a dad. The
I
kid,
know he got. I know his older child should be get ready to touch high school by now,
yeah,
or at
Well,
least halfway through middle school.
soon as they
yeah.
graduate,
She got a scout. Yeah, she's about to get a scholarship at Florida State. I think it's volleyball or something. I don't know. But
well,
I saw something about Florida State in her name in it.
well, from what I saw, as soon as she graduate and Trips and Stephanie girl graduate, they supposed to go to the performance center. I don't
Yeah,
know how.
I'm hoping that they want to come in. But like I said, the thing is, I at the end of the day, I think people thinking he's talking about the company, uh, as far as Punk is concerned, but he's talking about Trips. Them like the thing is, he's not building stars. He's trying to build Gunther. He's putting everything and
Mm-hmm.
every aspect of wrestling. He's just trying to put into Gunther. Like it's just every time I watch Raw, it's the Gunther show.
I mean, and that's exactly what he meant when he made that statement. Because I mean, and like I was explaining to somebody one day, I think it was on Twitter. I was telling him, I said the reason why he's making this statement. I said, 'cause let's be real. Anytime the bloodline was running rampant, whether he had a storyline or feud or whatever, it was the most traction that people were being talked about. Like I told folks, remember when Sami Zayn was in the bloodline? For months, folks loved Sami Zayn. The minute he broke away from the bloodline, it literally died. Like, yeah, y'all put the title with him and Kevin Owens, but it's the same shit we done seen over and over. They get together, they do well together. Kevin Owens turned on him, this and the third. Like it's the same story we done saw it multiple times. Who was besides now the blood him and Drew McIntyre versus Roman got a lot of traction. For some odd reason, people still hanging on to this LA Knight thing. I don't know why. The dude is not good.
No,
And even
that's pretty much dead. That's pretty much dead.
listen,
He won his he did win his qualifier last night.
if you see social media, they need to they need to go ahead and put the belt on LA Knight. And I'm like, no, because y'all ain't gonna care about it within a month.
They don't care now.
I know y'all not.
Talking about the traction as it was before is nowhere near the same. You still got a few out there. That's still
who else? Like, well, let's see. I'm trying to think. What other person that had a run with the bloodline and like folks cared at that time. Like I said, it were multiple wrestlers that had an opportunity to fight Roman, deal with the bloodline, and it was like the most hype that they seen in their whole damn career. So like now that he's been going, it's like, what have y'all been doing for real? It's like you said, the creative team, y'all not creating stars. You're pushing one or two individuals, but what about the rest of the roster? Like, what are we doing? And the crazy part about it is when you look at the roster now, you got plenty of people on the roster that could. I'm not saying there's gonna be the attitude era, but do y'all remember the attitude era that you had like multiple people that were like, that could pretty much be top guys? Like who it was I mean, you had Austin, you had Rock, you had Kurt, Trips, Undertaker, Mankind, Kane, the list go. You have multiple people that can fight for that top spot. You in that position now, but you're not pushing those people in the right direction. And that's where the problem come in at. Because I mean, Carmelo Hayes getting traction. Again, I mean, like I said, I wouldn't want to push over Femi too fast, but I mean, he got traction. I mean, I, I don't want to label him as a spot monkey, even though it's kind of like what he gives off. But the boy is good in the ring, which is Javon Evans. But he's 21, so I definitely don't want to put no title on him like that. I mean, he's very good in the ring.
He already got hurt.
Oh, he's a spot monkey. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, like I said, so with that going on, like you got future star now, Trick Williams. Oh my goodness, like the boy. I mean, like I said, the boy got the crowd loves him. The energy is there. The character is there. Like I said, you could put him. You could do something with him. I mean, even some folk. Well, if you probably let Randy go back to his old self, maybe like somewhat resemblance of 09 Randy, it'll be cool. But you know what I'm saying? Like you got multiple people that you could be all having fighting for the titles, but y'all just pushing like one or two individuals, and that's not and that what makes it not fun. Because you see other people being able to do the same.
I want to.
Yeah, Randy Orton right now, he's like that Sting like guy. Like he's the older guy. He's not trying to really had a title for real. They gonna probably give him the title. It'd probably be like a good storyline to just put a younger person over. But I think the days of just Randy being the main attraction, I don't think we're gonna ever see that again.
No,
I
Randy. I think Randy just want to put new talent over. I think he want to
yeah.
do that.
But I think what's gonna happen with Randy, just what happened with AJ Styles and Cena and Goldberg, they gonna feed him to Gunther. I'm telling you, Gunther is gonna be Gunther in ordinary WrestleMania. It's gonna probably be a retirement match. I hate Triple H. I really do. He done
Before
he done made he done made fucking Gunther Thanos a wrestling.
before we go,
That shit ain't believable, and
it's
that shit ain't believable at all.
It's
it's
really
something.
not. That's why I say I hate Triple H for that.
It's something I want to talk about. On a 4-month timeline. In October, Simone Johnson, aka Ava Rain, made some very controversial comments about Charlie Kirk. In December of 25, she announced her relationship with Tatiana. I guess I've got her last name, Tut. In January, Tatiana gets released. Then Ava don't renew her contract. So what's going on?
She's just
I think
stupid.
that, and then I really think The Rock doesn't really have power like everybody think he does.
I mean, I don't think it's power.
He know his daughter's stupid. That's why he gave her the job at WWE. She's stupid. She don't want to work. She want to lay around fuck just like everybody else.
How you know that girl want to do all that?
Man, she's a billionaire, man. Look, like her daddy worth for me $100 million. If she ain't got a job yet, like come on, bro. She ain't got a career. What is her career?
Mark Henry already had a conversation with. He said he sat down with her one time, talked to her, and he was like, she ain't got the passion like her dad did.
She don't have passion.
She don't have that. She don't have that drive, and that's fine. Mark Henry, his son want to wrestle, so he hope one day he could be bigger than him. He should, but at the same time, some kids just not ready for that lifestyle of a wrestler, being on the road and stuff all the time.
Look,
it's a lot.
She got enough passion to run her damn mouth about Charlie Kirk. All right, get the fuck out of here with that. I'm not even talking about wrestling. That's not what I'm talking about. Everybody's saying like I don't care about her not being a wrestler. She got passion for shit she cares about.
She's
And
one of
at
those
this point, you
kids.
still don't have a career. What you want to do? Or look, you should have a podcast by now. Much fucking talking you've been doing. Like
She's
she
one
don't
of
want
these
to do
kids.
shit. You can tell
What
she
you
She's
don't want to do shit.
she's
what
one
you?
of these
But my thing
kids.
is, once you quit your job, the
To run
SmackDown,
her damn mouth. That's it.
the
She
SmackDown, not SmackDown, the NXT general manager is a cush job.
You ain't traveling at all. You in the same location every fucking week,
Yeah,
unless most of the time, when they do pay per views or go on the road, they barely go on the road. But like with her, I think she's just one of these generational kid, not generational kid, but she's that this generation
Some
of
Nepo
kids
baby. That's all.
Nepo
that
baby.
that that be like, look, man, I ain't really gotta get it
You
for
gotta be
real.
nothing.
I'm
I'm rock
I'm
guy.
good. Like
I'm
she's
not
one of
gonna.
those. And go ahead.
No, you finish and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
No, I'm just saying she's one of those people that you want to speak on everything. You want to defend everything,
Mm-hmm.
but that shit don't apply to you. You
Yep,
were born.
exactly.
You was born a rich kid.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom has money too. Her mom is a producer. Your dad is like one of the big box office guys, wrestlers in the world. Like you ain't never got to relate to the stuff that's going on. And I'm like, people, I'm the type of person. Look, if you ain't, if it don't apply to you, you can have your opinion, but don't have your opinion in the public because it's gonna
Like
make you
leave
look
that
stupid.
man alone. Like what the fuck? Leave that man and his mom, his woman alone. Stop that. You ain't have no business bringing that bullshit up. Like I got my thoughts on it, but ain't nobody needs you to talk. Ain't nobody asked for Simone's opinion about Charlie Kirk. You volunteer your shit so because you want to make some fucking some headlines because you don't want to do shit. You want your name out there.
And she
Yeah,
talking all that
she.
junk about that, but your dad is a Republican. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what are we
What are you
talking
talking
about?
about? You
You know
talking?
what
You talking
I'm
crazy?
I
Going
mean, people.
crazy.
My thing is people are able to voice their opinions and have their thoughts, just like we do right now on this show. I mean, like I said, I don't know what the girl intentions is or why she did what she did or the case may be. It's just the fact
Oh
that,
bullshit,
like,
LT. That's
I mean,
bullshit.
people. What you mean that's bullshit?
That's bullshit.
Like even you saying she born with a silver spoon in her mouth, just because she born with that means she got to be an indecent person, or she got the shit up because she had a silver spoon in her
Let
mouth.
that man stay dead. Look, that man dead, bro. She ain't have no business doing that. Let that
Nah, I'm
man.
saying like if she said like, I forgot when I listen, I can't even recall when the shit took place. I know late in the summertime last year. Now if it done been like a month later and you all of a sudden making opinions and shit, then yeah, you might should have keep your damn mouth shut.
Well,
saying?
she made the comments in September, October. I think that's about when he had his unfortunate demise. But
Right.
we inside of 5 minutes, man. The crew be on at 8:05. Um, appreciate everybody. Appreciate you tuning in. Kind of lost a few people because we had some technical difficulties on my end. My apologies. We'll be back every Tuesday, same time, 6:30. Any closing statements, and we're gonna get on up out of here. Go ahead, LT.
Mm, I'm just all thing I can say is I'm intrigued. I ain't gonna say intrigued, but I'm gonna know what direction they're gonna take to the road to WrestleMania. Because like I said, there's a lot of stuff that's up in the air, but I just ain't been able to trust the bookie the last year and some change. So we'll see how that goes. That's it. Truth. OG. That man.
For the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth.